Alright, so today we're going to make skate wax. You're going to need a few things. You're going to need a pan or whatever. You're going to need one of these. Fill it with some water, about that much. You're going to need some pieces of candles. I have a chunk of a candle. I mean, like, it doesn't matter what kind of candle you use, but you need a candle. Oh, you also need a stove. Stoves are important. You need a can. I just used a regular old can. You wash it out first because you don't want the stuff that was inside it to affect whatever you're with the skate wax. Then you're going to need some butter. So yeah, it's pretty easy. Put the pan or whatever on the stove, and then like you're going to need to put the wax in there. This is a big piece, so I'm going to cut it in half. I'm going to need a bigger knife, I think. Wait, this might work. There we go. Alright. So then you're going to put your pieces in there. All nice in there, right? Alright, and just put it in there and turn it on. A little over medium, I guess. Nothing like too extreme, but you don't want it to take years, so yeah. You're gonna let that cook, melt. You want it to melt. You're gonna clean off your knife. And for the butter, basically, I mean, if I just melted these candles and then tried to use it as skate wax, you should just use candles. Candles don't work very well because they're not very smooth. So the butter kind of gives a little smooth effect. If you use like 2.5 to 3 pieces, it's gonna be really smooth, and it'll go really quickly. So like you'll put it on, and if you put stuff on like a curb, if you put it on a curb, you'll be out of it really quickly because the butter will just make it so smooth. So I usually put 1 to 1.5 in. 2 to 1.5 in. So like you definitely need 1 good portion. And just put it in with the wax, right? It's right in there. And after I get it off the knife. Alright. There we go. Alright. You don't want to put both pieces of butter in at the beginning. I don't know why. But you don't want to do that. Just put it in one at a time, and then when that melts and whatnot, you will put in the other piece. But it's pretty easy. You're just gonna wait till everything melts, and so when that looks like liquid stuff, liquid wax, you're gonna put it in the freezer over there. And when you put it in the freezer, get it like even and stuff. Don't have it all wobbling around, because you got to be careful when you put it in. Also, a lot of cans have this like little lip thing around it. See what I'm talking about right there? So how you get rid of that? You get one of these things, and you're just gonna put it on the edge, and it'll just take the edge right off. Alright, so it's pretty easy. Once you've done that, you're just gonna put it in the freezer and keep it in there for like, I don't know, like 20 minutes at the most, maybe half an hour. And then take it out, and then it's a little tricky getting it out of the little can thing. So, but you need to take off that lip, because if you don't take off the lip, then it's not going to work well. Also, if you want to break up the wax in the can, be careful not to puncture the bottom of the can, because the cans are thin. And once I was making it, and I made up a whole one, and then I punctured the bottom, and I took it out, and it just all poured out. So that wasn't good. So yeah, as you can see, since I used a green can too, it's all green. But I mean, it doesn't matter. The candle color doesn't affect it. So yeah, just put it in the freezer.